Welcome back to Hero Killer the Nameless. I am, of course, Rohal, and under these circumstances, I would want to quit the trials too. It turns out that Eva wasn't the only one infiltrating the hero trials, but where Eva was trying to do it peacefully and try to fit in, well, the best she can. Uh, the villains under the, well, maybe not leadership, but well, the Vendetta crew and the other villains are instead going in and trying to kill everybody. Well, including Eva. It turns out that it probably was actually a good idea to tell Vendetta that her name is Vector, because that way Vector and Sinclair found out what's going on and maybe are coming in to help. Well, we'll see. For now, Vector and a small handful of other heroes. Wait, handful is probably the wrong word. I think only Elfie is at her side right now. The Gauntlet Girl. And a weird head just came rolling in. And that's where we are going to continue. Of course, we're starting with another, probably utterly random violence warning. Get all the info you need. So help me find my body. Yeah, that. Is this the right way? Searching for ages. So they're just carrying him around now. Yes, I'm sure of it. Looks like it's over there. Found it. Bring me closer. Ew. At least you have the giant gauntlet to hold him. And what is that even dripping out of his neck? Oh, I see. He can turn his body into these puppets. Okay, interesting. That gift is absolutely out there. So that's what all these stitches are about. And conveniently, that also gives him clothes. What kind of gift is that? I think I saw that once in the Trigrounds before. Yeah, do you really want to take that? You really think he's just going to tell us? Sure, they're still competitors. Telling someone a gift is like giving away trade secrets. They're clay dolls. I can make up to 3 at will, but then any further and I need to start using my own body parts. Discovering a gift like that sounds weird as fuck. Like, how do you... I guess you just try it, but imagine trying to discover that you can literally fall apart and turn yourself into dolls. Let's see. Don't need to be so cautious, Effie. Oh yeah, they were nearby in the meeting. As long as we're working together, we'll need to know a little about each other. We already saw that Effie's gift is probably like building and repairing her gadgets. The whole Thor's hammer thing. The attackers are powerful. We need to focus on survival rather than the trials. Excuse me, Mr. Phazin. How do you know my name? Oh, we already got his name. I've already done all my research on the rookies in the district. Ah, the intellectual type. I would not have thought, but I didn't even know what to think. I also know that you're more interested in becoming an artisan than a hero. But I'm more curious about you. With your skills, there's no way you wouldn't be recognized. Who exactly are you? So, how is she gonna answer? I can't play coy forever. I need to come up with a proper name. Oh, damn. She going to literally take the name of her sister? My name's Kasha. Okay, so Kasha is probably her sister's name. Let's note that down. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, that's it. There's bound to be someone who will react to that name. Actually, not a bad idea. She might be stupid sometimes, but she can also be rather cunning. So, where are they going? If what you're saying is correct, you were ambushed by someone else that didn't have a skull mask. Not only that, but they didn't use scythes either. These are more like sickles. Probably a translation thing. What they did have was a very unique sword. Oh? The sword she was missing? Oh, or maybe a better one. Plus 10 honeycomb sword. I think they mean honeycomb, like with bee. Like from the bees. You know what I mean. A unique sword. Tell us more about that, Mr. Phazin. I might recognize it. Oh, so you are specializing in like people's equipment, huh? Makes sense, I guess. The blade. Oh, that guy. Yeah, invisible blade. Was invisible. It was literally transparent. A shard. A shard. Gift users sometimes imbue their equipment with their gift. As Claymore did with, well, his Claymore. And use it as if it were part of their body. Or what was his name again? Viper with his phasing ability. It makes sense that they can take, or Vector for that matter, that they then can take their clothes and equipment with them. Ah, but that's not actually not what she's talking about. The charts are different. These rings that the other guy had, maybe. Those are items that are naturally imbued with gifts. Oh, they are literally magical items. Cool. It allows ordinary people to use gifts as well. Okay. The only caveat is that it's extremely rare. Apparently, this guy found some sort of magical lamp. Not with a djinn inside, though. The sword that you're talking about is probably the 100-sided blade. Okay. Even among the known shards, it's quite powerful. Enough to make any swordsman salivate. Are they going to next show Iwa salivating? Glass. No, actually they didn't. That would have been the predictable thing. What's wrong? I just remembered. Who owns that sword? Oh. Hero Killer. Who is talking? Apparently, from the colors we can once again recognize probably a flashback. Your bloodlust knows no bounds. Have you decided to abandon your morals? Do you really want the swords that badly? And what of you, Master? Isn't the fact that you couldn't part ways with it? I don't remember how I voiced him. A sign of your own greed. I see that you've already cut down. Oh. All who have opposed you. Yes. We've decided to determine who shall own the blade, once we take it from you by force. Tonight, the lone survivor shall become the owner of the sword. Then let us head outside. If I am to die, I wish to die under the moonlight. Very well. But the old guy is trying to ambush him. Let me reiterate that I really love Iwa as a character. That reminds me of the scene where Iwa and, well, her opponent with the sickles decide to agree, well, let's just fight fair, hand to hand, and both of them just immediately pulled weapons again. It is quite refreshing to have a main character with, well, rather loose morals. And apparently it is. This extends to a lot of the other characters as well. Yeah, but he got a very small warning that his master isn't playing fair. Rumble. Question is, was that the master or the now new owner? Ah, my head! My head! Yeah, that was the least of his problems. Jin Tae-yang, my disciple. Okay, we got another name. Let's just call him Yang. The other swordsman. I wonder if you'll see Claymore again. You got to, right? Right? that Iwa let him live would be a rather weird setup if we don't see him again. Couldn't you wait just 10 more years? Oh dear. Yeah, I guess him spectacularly destroying the whole building and also some of the people outside was still the master and the swords doing. But invisible or not, Young is still able to parry it. He is using a classic like quick draw technique. What was it called again? Like the Iaido in Japanese, where you always just do a strike from freshly pulling the sword. I've told you many times before, your pride will bring misfortune. Do you actually believe you truly deserve to become the master of the glass blade? Hmm. Not so invisible anymore when it's bloodstained. You claim that only the owner of this blade shall descend the mountain. The glass blade is mine. Come. I mean, shouldn't you like stylishly swipe off the blood of your blade, especially if the whole point is that it's invisible? Everybody seems to be really in love with posing in this one. Or aura farming as it's called nowadays. I'll make sure that your path to the underworld shall not be a dull one by giving you my final lesson. I understand now that my blade couldn't possibly touch you. But why? Oh. I was uh, I was thinking for a second, wait, is that still the master? No. But why? Have you died for me? Ah, he wasn't fighting like at his full power anyway? It's only a matter of time before you would have surpassed me. And you will show the world the might of our sword technique, whether you wish to or not. Back to the present. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, that seems like a bad idea. What was he called? Don't think we got a name for him. Oh, I didn't note it down. Found you. You're the one who killed Bora, aren't you? You piece of scum. Oh yeah, um the the drone lady. Oh, but we got her name. either Naram or Narim. One of these must be correct. Yes, it was me. In a very what are you going to do about it manner. Yes, it was me. Well, technically these aren't nunchucks, but rather a 3-section staff. I think that's what it's called. Either way, he has, of course, his weapon at the ready. And they immediately clash. Oh, that's him talking. To think that he would carelessly show his face. Is he being cocky or? I think he means carelessly. Be careful, there might be more enemies. He's also got a shard, so watch out. Battle mode engaged. Oh, does she have a armor? Or is that her gift? And apparently her little gauntlet or like battle bracer there has options. Slot 1, assault rifle. Okay, cool, she has a whole arsenal. Yeah, good idea against a sword fighter. But of course, we are not talking about normal sword fighters. Bringing a sword to a gunfight is actually a good idea in anime and manhwa. Slot 2, sniper rifle. Boom. Oh, but he couldn't block that with just his scabbard, no, but a cross block is, of course, still effective. Well, now still waiting her first move, next move. But of course, he is still attacking. Interesting that they actually like show us the blade here, even only as a transparent outline. I don't know if I like that. It would be more like keeping in theme with the gift who just show us the handle and leave the blade completely invisible. Well, I don't know who he's going for, but this guy, don't even think about it. Oh, he's going for, seems he was going for a starfighter. And escaped up a tree. Is he trying to run or? I doubt it. But can he manipulate the wood? What is happening there? Either way, not a problem for Yama. He just slices the tree apart. And gracefully lands upon one of the halves. But what's that? Some sort of mask? Oh. Oh, that's Dan. Or Don. One of the two. Apparently he has also a supercharged version of his shout. Cover your ass! A really supercharged version of his shout. He looks way different though. That's... Is the... I mean, there's a quick and easy way to check. They have him literally as a thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, his hair is more slicked back, but I guess that's him. And same gift, I mean, it has to be him. So, can Yama take that? I remember that sword. I know who that is. Unless I'm mistaken, you're Jintei Young. Well, he took that pretty well. A bit scuffed looking, but no injuries, and still standing. That's a mass murder like you were doing on trial grounds. I'm looking for a torch. Something that will ignite the old world. And open the doors to a new age. So, Vendetta and their little alliance here really sprang up on the bandwagon when Aang did his little stunt? Or is that independent for him? From him? Dan keeps shouting. Him killing the birds. Which apparently is just food for you. So are they now investigating the fighter, or are they trying to escape the vicinity? What is that? I don't know. But it was far away. Anyway, these bodies. Other wannabe heroes. They haven't been... oh, that's Eva. They haven't been dead for long. They haven't gone cold yet. The remnants of a battle. The looks of it. Was it him? Looks more like Young. We have no choice but to split up and search the area. Might be some survivors. I don't think that will be necessary. So, using... Did we ever get a name for the Thorn Lady? I don't think so. Or I neglected to write her down. But she's using her gift. Oh. Oh no, I misunderstand the situation. She saw a wire that someone else laid as a trap. And triggers it, and another of the aspiring heroes came out. Huh? At least it looks like one. Don't think we have seen him in the villain lineup. Using a teammate like that is quite impolite, Eva. But at least uh, Elfie's gauntlet is tough enough to take it. You. Oh, that was that guy. Didn't recognize him. Watch this! Ah! Yeah. No. Damn. Oh, and one of the plushies. Oh yeah, trying to fight each other. That's not the um, that's not the right moment. But yeah, phase in. Quickly shot her down. Wait a minute, what are we doing here? You guys aren't with the skull mask guy? No, we're not. Pay attention. Yeah, yeah. Oh, she's awake again. Pay attention. Don't just believe everything they say. Oh, so that's why that wire looked really similar. It was her wire. Could have guessed that. I just would have thought that she's still unconscious. Uh, Wait a minute. You're that demonic girl. Demonic girl. I mean, that suplex was epic. I agree. You want to get stomped again? Safe. Hero Killer. Small harmless butterfly who oh. I would have thought that it would be bisected or something. No. Long story short, we don't know what happened either. I'm Suki, by the way. Okay, more names. Oh no. I'm running out of room. Okay, there's also the second side, but you know. Then I can't glance at my notes anymore. Suki. Plushie. We got here after the battle was over. You guys wanted to fight even after encountering that masked man. It would have been safe for you to try to leave the trial grounds. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the other villains are guarding like the perimeter. That would make a logical sense if they really want to kill everybody in here. It's not that we couldn't. What does that mean? It means we already tried to leave. Because there's always going to be another trial, but we only have one life. Yeah, sensible attitude. But there were these sick wines. Oh. That were blocking the exits. Oh. Huh. That looks really similar to Sinclair's gift. He couldn't cut through them at all. In other words, we're completely isolated. Interesting. That's good. What? I've been planning to fight him this whole time, and I was wondering how I was going to convince you all. Now they have no other choice. I see. Seriously? Do you really not know how strong that skull mask guy is? She fought him already. Hey, do you think you're invincible or something? Oh, that's a completely different series. No, I'm not going to react to it. I already watched most of the not anime, like uh, comic series, and I also read a bunch of the comic. And those two are very different. The way I see it, even if we all attack him at once, our chances of winning are slim to none. You might as well try to find a place to hide. No can do. He's right there. Sorry. He's been watching us this whole time. Oh, that you just didn't bother to tell them. I guess he didn't bother to attack either, so... Alright. Now we will see if Skull Mask Guy is confident enough to go like 6 versus 1. Or does he have reinforcements of his own? Or does Iwa actually want to fight him alone? If he was intending to kill us, he would have already attacked us. Looks like he's got other business. I am Condor. My task is to bring with me. Okay, that's a distinct talking style. The most talented candidates. How should I interpret that? Okay, so Condor. Where do I even put him? Not that guy, obviously. However, I'm unhappy about that was. I've killed too many. Let's play a game. A game? What's he talking about? Okay. So are those vines your ability? A gift? I always forget to call it that. No, that looks more like sand, given the hourglass. So what the hell is your gift? Also kind of frightening to, well, know by now that his fighting abilities are apparently all just training. Hero Killer. What the hell can produce like a whole set of desert ruins? desert? What's going on? It was dawn just a minute ago. Are they literally traveling through time or what? Or is that an illusion or... This is a completely different area than the forest we were in. Oh, or maybe an equivalent to Sinclair's garden. Ah, I see. Is this a gift that's similar to Sinclair's? This used to be... okay, not... he doesn't talk that choppy. This used to be the... Pay attention where the commas are. This used to be the shrine. That doesn't flow at all. 1 second. This used to be the shrine where I worshipped my god. You are all extraordinary. I want to sacrifice you all, but it wouldn't hurt to leave one alive. This change in rhythm irritates me to no end. Okay, now his clothes are even completely different. Yeah, that very much looks like an ability similar to Sinclair's. She changed clothes in her garden too. A gift similar. Worst video ever. You have 2 choices. I mean, I guess it makes more like rhythmic sense in Korean. That's one of the issues with translation. If you try to translate something poetic or something with a specific rhythm, like trying to translate. Fuck, I forgot what it was called again. These Japanese poems with the specific setup pattern. You know what I mean. So what are the choices? However, your participation in the game is not a choice. Says who? The guy who just imprisoned you in a desert? Or not? By the time the sand completely falls, one of you will die. Until there's only one of you left. Okay. So is he forcing them into a battle royale here? The timer never stops. That is my gift. A killer's time. I think I'm just going to ignore the commas and do it more in like an English rhythm. Will you leave it up to fate and become a hypocrite? Or will you take control of fate and become a killer? So wait. So if they don't kill each other, the hourglass will kill one after another just by random, just randomly. So, what happens if we kill Condor instead? Make your choice. Well, kill you, of course. This isn't a trick. There's no reason for it to be one. I wish I remember what Sinclair told us about her garden. Was it an option to kill her? I think it was. Like that you can get out of there by killing her. So all they need to do is kill Condor, right? Right? That guy, Condor, is probably confident he can take us all on. What's there to think about? This is my answer to you, you bony bastard. Can we get a name for you, please? I hope I didn't overlook it. Oh. But apparently Faison thinks differently and immediately starts to restrain her. Violently. What the hell do you think you're doing? I mean, that the manhwa obviously doesn't do like overt fan service. We haven't like gotten like things like stupid stuff like panty shots when Eva was fighting in a skirt or something like that, but they do know how to frame like sexy, you know. I'm not totally against it. I'm just amused. I'll take your suggestion into consideration. Mr. Vincent! I'm sure everyone feels the same, but I have no intention of dying here. And that guy is trying to figure out our worth as if he is shopping at a flea market. So, what's the plan? And the weakest among us have no choice but to follow the rules. It's survival of the fittest in here. Condor, I'll put on a grand show for you. But I may need more time. Granted. This is getting interesting. Okay, so what's the plan? This should be fine enough. We've earned some time. Do we have a chance, Kasha? That's up to you guys. That was great acting. You bought us some time. Was it acting though? Maybe he was still evaluating. If he can take on I gotta should I start calling her Kasha? Yeah, why not? Just to get used to that name. What are you guys talking about? We do not negotiate with villains. We won't give him what he wants. Was I really the only one who wasn't in on the plan? Were you willing to try to kill the others? Like, you know you have no chance. What are you, stupid? That little stupid tag. She was totally preparing to try to kill the others. I knew all along. By the looks of it, the sand will reach the bottom in about an hour. Since none of us have worked together before, we're going to need an airtight plan. What is Iwa trying to say? Wait. Did she touch him? Does she have his gift in her arsenal? Kasha. If so, can she not just like dissolve it and get them out of here? Let's continue. Oh, is she telling them? Trust in me. Has she told them? I mean, they looked shocked as hell, so I assume so. Or did she just tell them, well, I can just defeat him alone? When's the last time I was in a life or death situation? You don't count any of these situations as life or death? I mean, you almost got defeated by Chaos and Viper. Chaos didn't even... Well, we don't know if Chaos really used his gift or not. Might have, it's not exactly flashy. He probably did. I was so focused on survival. That I only ended up choosing the fights that I could win. So she was always confident. Even in my most vulnerable moment, yeah. It's not that I value my life so much. It's more that the burden of unfinished business is pushing me forward. Oh, there. That page didn't quite load completely. I still had a way out. What way out? I mean, you didn't see the rescue from the Nameless crew coming. What the hell is this? Don't stop, Eva. When you become stronger, keep in mind that your enemies are also growing stronger as well. The ones you're chasing after have a head start on you. Even if my that's probably Eva. Even with my incredible talent, I still pushed myself to the limits. There will come a time when a life or death situation will be the only way you will improve. I've been acting confident up until now, but this guy is definitely powerful. My entire body feels like it's sounding the alarm. Still, if I don't overcome this challenge now, I have the feeling I never will. Yeah, what's up with these cards? So I won't run away this time. I will risk it all. I'm a bit confused. Are they meant to be just symbolic? So then what was the way out she was talking about earlier? I guess she could have used Viper's Gift in that moment. So the cards aren't like a literal message yet, just heard as a symbol of her gambling her life. That was quick. Have you already decided who shall live? No, they have decided you should die. No, the opposite. Oh, letting go of her disguise gift. I've decided that you need to die. A differently written violence one. I've decided that you need to die. A very foolish decision. Yeah, given the comparison to Sinclair's gift, I very much assumed you would be able to control the sands here. Is forming it into weapons. But Iwa just dodged past him with Jade's gift. I'm going to lure Condor. I've already scouted out a good spot for us to fight. Okay, they did coordinate. It's not a I can take him one-on-one thing. So you guys wait at that location. It's a rocky area with lots of cover. So it should be the perfect place to hide. Once the fight begins. Those little figurines are cute. Like plushie, gauntlet, the thorns, the clay figurines of Phazin and Iwa. Okay, so an ambush. Buy us as much time as possible until I return. Do you have a way to take Condor down? There's a definite possibility. But most importantly, I need your support. That's a good point. There's a flaw in your plan. We'll need to completely trust one another to pull this off. Like, come on, you're all supposed to be heroes in the end. How can we know that we won't betray one another? Well, okay, in this situation it's a bit more difficult. Well, a lot, I get it. This might just be a way to wait until everyone else is dead. Yeah. I get why she's thinking that. Because in this situation, Iwa is safely away from the fighting and become the lone survivor, right? Hmm? But what was that? Uh, Wait, it's mine! Thought I lost it, but you had it this whole time? All right. She checked her pockets. What is that anyway? It's a special explosive that I got through chain logos. It's known as a grape bomb. Okay. If you press it, it explodes into tiny little pieces and scorches everything in the vicinity. As Eva is just casually eating it to show off how tough she is. I would have thought that she would bite it to explode it in her face, but no, she's just eating it. Much to the amazement of everybody. Oh. Oh, fuck. She's literally giving her a self-destruct button. Oh, damn. Well, that's a trust exercise, alright. Happy now? Wow, that's reckless. What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, she's not wrong. You guys want to trust, right? Without it, we'll die anyway. This way, I'm leaving my fate in your hands. Okay. So I want you to trust me completely. That might actually work. Do something very drastic to overcome the distrust. I love Eva, just she has the weirdest ideas. But it works, it works. Except when it doesn't. He's coming. Yeah, running after Eva. Kasha. No. And give me a name for the Thorn Lady. I hope I didn't miss it. No. I mean, what I want to say is that she had her traps ready. Or her web. Maybe I should call her Spider Lady instead. And can he defend against that? And can he cut it with his sand blades? Yes, he can indeed. Her spider web is just snapping. Yes, she tries to, still tries to restrain him. I can't hold him much longer. Oh. And Staff Guy is charging in, but easily parried. Looks like they hit each other. him scoring a hit with his staff, but Condor slicing him in return. Uh, oh, and now he recognized where these wires are coming from. And is now heading straight there. Yeah. What did he even do? Like slam into her? Like slammed a rock into her? Yeah, sending her flying. And she still fight. No, but Suki rescued her just in time. Apparently, her plushies can take some serious punishment. Even a slice from Condor at full force. He's incredibly strong. The only advantage we have. Yeah, that plushie can take a lot of punishment. Is that he's underestimating us? And that although we know his gift, he... Oh, damn. And that plushie can get much bigger. Doesn't know ours. Kiwi beam? What? What? So the plushie in itself isn't even the whole gift. Rather, it can also nuke the environment. The gifts in this manhwa are weird. Oh, but that then takes all the EST energy out of it. And her. Back to, well, a tiny plushie. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. So your gift is that your doll absorbs damage and fires it back. That's actually pretty decent. In that case, it must have hurt. Cool pose, dude. Everybody is aura farming in this manner. Ugh. And he's not only posing, but stabbing Suki's hand there. Suki! Don't yell, start shooting. Oh, or punching. Oh. Did he hit Elfie though? Or what is that, just the blood of him pulling the sword out? It looks like he wounded Elfie while avoiding her punch. That's the cue of Phasin's dolls descending upon him. But he is just effortlessly cutting them to pieces. What a monster! But still. Oh, and he's even pulling apart his body to produce more of them. Yeah, trying to buy time. It's not going to happen. It's also cool how so many of the fighters have like their own style. Like very dervish-like with the scimitars and pretty Arab. Fitting with the desert theme. All in all, a very stylish manhwa in general. Oh, and the battle is cut short. Just in a whirl of his sand blades. The others are defeated. Yeah. They are critically injured, but not dead. He's toying with us. Oh, was Kasha counting on that? Or has she actually betrayed them? A pitiful tactic. You're all a bunch of worthless maggots. Or was this all part of the plan? That's right. Now that I'm a lone survivor, you let me go, right? No, I don't think Kasha betrayed them. We have seen that she's not, like, overtly cruel. Like, when she wants to kill someone, she does it, and it's just a matter of business. But with her, like, I don't think she would betray her allies like that. Okay. As one of my commenters aptly said, I'm sorry I don't remember your name offhand. Just read one panel further. Your questions would be answered. It's what I'd like to say, but I've got a promise to keep. Snow? Sorry. It's not even late, it's just hot and the killer's time is unraveling. Yeah, as I thought she would. She has his gift by now, and I imagine she needs some time to get used to it. And now she is just reversing it. Or putting him into her own version of a garden, which in her case is apparently a snowy field. I need time to figure out your gift. Do you know the rule? Once the sand has fallen, you'll die. Now, who's the boss? Oh, damn. Including a completely new outfit. And in her case, it's just falling snow instead of sand. That's really cool. Well, I kind of expected that the solution of this all would be to take his gift and just reverse it to get him out of there. But I didn't think she would have her own garden with his gift. Just an icy field, huh? Fitting with her hair color. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, wait, is that like her garden from a scene from the outside then? So it's not a separate dimension or anything. It's literally just like walling off a part of the scenery and turning it into your garden. That's interesting. So kind of like a domain from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Looks like things are getting dicey over there. It seems like they're having fun. Oh, and Engen also has arrived. Right, Engen? Hero Killer. Interesting there. Hero Killer right at the end in this case. The question is, should I end it just as Kasha just reverse the garden on Condor? Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's actually a perfect point to stop it. Do wonder then, can you break in from outside? Like just punch through that ice wall? Well, I guess we will find out in the next video. Until then.